Riewoldt sets himself. So brave. Riewoldt did all of that. He got it to the back. Curvis, wonderful tackle because Caddy was away.
Stratton. How often does he save the day, Ben Stratton?
A lot of thinking over the last probably month or so, maybe even longer. And for me, once I started thinking about it, it's kind of a bit of a sign that it was probably time. And my body's still intact a little bit, and I never wanted to play until my body was absolutely cooked. And now it seems like the right time, and more excited with what's ahead with our life and myself and Laura. But yeah, also get a bit of time now to reflect on my career, which is nice. Sort of knowing that I'm hanging up and going into this week, it's going to be nice just doing everything one last time. You know, pulling on the jumper, speaking to the boys, tossing the coin, just all that sort of stuff that maybe you don't think about it too much when you're actually doing it. But I'm going to really enjoy that this week and taking everything. I'm pretty lucky that I get that opportunity just to, alongside Poppy, to take everything in one last time and yeah, enjoy it with the lads, with the 22 running out, but also everyone here and in the hub.
Can Poppy kick a fifth? He does. He does. He's never played a better game than this. It's his night. They're in front.
I guess it's more, mine came a bit of situation of where the club was at too. I feel like I could probably give a little bit more, but in the circumstances of where the club's heading, taking a spot for a young kid to develop, probably didn't sit well with me. I'd rather have that club succeed and go to that next spot, and me just trying to hang on to my career a little bit more. So for me, that played into the hands, and I feel like maybe this year's been a bit harder, and mentally it got a little bit tougher too. So not playing footy, and I felt like this is time for me to move on.
Adelaide free, advantage paid. Little nudge of the body, Stratton. Used his experience there, the captain.
I suppose I was always reliable and a competitor. They were probably my one woods. Every week I just put my heart and soul into trying to be the best competitor I could be, and trying to lift the team in that way.
He nails a torp inside 50. Puopolo's got it working. A little one along the ground, it's on target.
I've always tried to put the team first in the way I play, and I never really look at my own accolades. It's just more about winning. All I wanted to do was help the team win and get that success. So I guess that's sort of my role in the side, was to put that pressure on and that ability, and if I could pop up and kick a few goals, I was really happy. So for me, I always wanted to be known as selfless. Getting drafted is one thing, and then playing your first game is just to tick that off. You think, you know, that's a massive achievement, but yeah, you can't have forecast all the success, and very fortunate to have landed at Hawthorn and had so many great people around me, and to have had that success. It's definitely an honour as well to lead the club, and you can't get through a footy career without having support of such a great family here at Hawthorn and such a great bunch of blokes.
So Hawthorn have done it. The first team in the 18-team competition to go back to back to back. They're three-peaters.
Being a part of one of the strongest teams to play AFL, I've been lucky enough to play in that, and I think that's been one of the points I've loved the most, has been part of that success, and I could always look back at those moments. So I think most of our Hawthorn era is in those periods, and that's what I've heard past players talk about, and I'm lucky enough to be a part of that too. Obviously been thinking about the journey the last couple of weeks. It's pretty hard to pinpoint specific moments, but obviously all the success, the 3 years there, even the losing grand final was just a great experience to go through, and then following that year the 3 in a row. But I suppose my favourite part is sharing that with friends and family. Obviously your parents have a huge influence on you, and you know, my footy career started when I was so young, and to get to a stage now when I'm retiring, it's kind of thanks to Mum and Dad for all the work they put in when I was younger, and when I first got to the club, just try to earn the respect of the boys, and hopefully that respect stayed
until this day. So that's all I wanted to do, is have the respect of my teammates and just go out there and compete. And for the majority, I'd hope I'd done that for my career.